Greetings, Pirate Council. May our tall tales please you. When last we left our heroes, Katie, can you give me a recap of what's been happening? What are we seeing in front of us here? What does Captain Iceleeson wake up to as he emerges from the ship?
All right. Picture this. Skeletons, arrows flying everywhere, fucking giant lizard thing that ate me that maybe also is a bit of a dragon. There were a whole bunch of other dudes before. They're all dead, because we got them. Big, open... You should not have picked me. Big, open, like, skeleton mouth that's, like, the entrance into this area. Currently, everybody is kind of, like, jumping into that skeleton mouth because it's actually, like, the second level. Killian's an ape, and he's taking on the big dragon. What is... Thank you. Lion statues everywhere, skulls, skeletons everywhere. General havoc and chaos. Everybody's doing great. We're not worried at all about the situation we've put ourselves in.
As you say, the monkey lifting himself up from the jaw is itching his butt.
Yeah. Yeah, we're calm. We're calm,
Just
cool,
a perfect
collected.
picture for you.
Yeah, cool and collected. What is Spirit Guardian lady's name?
Fiera.
That's a Duetin, right?
Yeah, Fiera Doan.
Fiera is the goat. She's got Spirit Guardians going out. She seems almost bored with this combat. Diana kind of wishes we had never come here. And,
I agree.
yeah.
I agree.
False people are not known for their climbing prowess.
No, she's a bit annoyed at us. And it just, honestly, if you took away all the ghouls and the skeletons and all the sort of decrepitness of this place, it'd probably make for a really nice vacation spot.
I feel like it'll still be terrible.
You
There's
need
ghost
to
ships
open your mind.
outside.
Yeah.
You
You
get shot
open
at
your
when you
mind.
come here.
Yeah, it's an adventure.
Fair enough. Yeah, true. Could be fun.
Fun.
It was fun. We came in here. We know.
Yeah, everything's fine. We're all fine. Nothing to worry about. You should come join us, Captain.
Going back.
So the party stands at the precipice of true peril. The Ghostlord's lair, wreathed in mist and the stench of rotting seawater, stretches before you like a wound in the world. The echoes of your battle still ring in the cavernous halls, clattering bones, the wail of wraiths, and the gurgling final breath of the drowned dead. But one escaped, a hobgoblin scout, battered but alive, fled into the depths, warning the Stormcaller. Somewhere in these haunted corridors, the pirate lich himself lingers, aware of your presence, perhaps amused, perhaps enraged. His phylactery remains hidden, and the sea itself seems to whisper of horrors yet to come. Your resources dwindle, wounds, some fresh, some still bleeding, remind you that this is no ordinary foe. This is an ancient terror bound by death and ambition. Shackled, perhaps, to the Red Hand through oaths or necessity. You came seeking to sever that tie, through parley, through deception, or through steel and spell. And now you must press forward. The cove shudders as if the island itself recognizes the shifting tides of fate. In the distance, a dull, rhythmic sound, the creak of ghostly rigging, the rattle of iron chains, the whisper of something vast moving just out of sight. The Ghostlord knows you're here, and he is waiting. We find ourselves, as you mentioned, a giant ape scratching his butt. Captain emerging from the hold of the ship. Do you want to give us a little bit of a recap, Captain, on why you were below decks when the last time you were hanging out with all these guys? Obviously, was on the island or at the town of Drellin's Ferry. What kind of reaction did the captain have? Did he know this is where they were coming, or is this a coincidence?
It's definitely a coincidence. Why was the captain below deck? Well, the captain should not be left to his own device. Before they had left town, having found his way to the only dwarves, decided to proposition them, kept throwing gold at them, was asked to leave, and then was locked in the brig. Just quietly punished. Decided to take, the leisure time, expecting someone to come and get him. Hadn't felt any movement in a while. Chills from all the death that's occurring around him. And just let himself out. Because obviously they forgot to lock the door.
We just forgot about you in the brig. What a party.
And as you emerge onto the deck of the ship, you see the massive, lion statues, as Katie described, a big maw of some kind of skeletal leviathan, sort of jutting out from a cliff, and a bunch of corpses, some looking more drowned than others, and at the feet of the giant ape, a equally large serpentine-like dragon with many, many arms. It sort of has a more like a snake-like body than a normal dragon. And its many legs are almost like millipede-esque or centipede-esque, up and down its torso. And it looks like... how does it look? Like this. Except more dead.
Yeah, its head is missing.
Yeah.
I feel like it.
Monkey has ripped his head off.
The only threat that actually still remains, which I would like to resolve momentarily, I guess we'll see because it's Karu and Yama getting a turn first. There is a wraith floating just over the edge of the cliff here. Still somewhat a threat. And then we'll resolve what you do next.
Stupid wraith. I have my crossbow, so could I shoot it?
You sure
my
can.
bow shot. Okay, I'm gonna shoot it, or I'll try to.
23 certainly hits.
Ooh. 7 piercing damage.
It appears that the wraith is resistant to mundane weaponry, as the bolt just flies through it.
But it is, out of my grasp. So I don't know what to do. Ooh, do I have a thing? No, I don't think I have a thing. I think I yell at Diana to shoot it. Because...
Sure. She's got a magic.
And then I'm like...
She's got magic arrows.
Yeah. I'm like, Diana, help. So she will take a shot. Her first shot will hit because I hit.
Mm-hmm.
So... Oh, where? Just the damage, please. Okay. Whoa. Sorry. I rolled that.
No, it works. 13 damage on the wraith.
13 damage, yep.
Thanks to her magic arrows that seems to fully work. A streak of light lances out from her bow and crashes into the wraith.
Nice. She has a second attack, so she'll shoot again.
Mhm.
Hit. Oh, no.
11 is
was only
just
11.
not enough, unfortunately. It's not very armored, but it is very quick, and it ducks out of the way.
I think that happens, and then I think Karu. So we saw the hobgoblin like jump into the mouth.
Yep.
As like the second story. I think Karu turns and like from where we are, like this is the path that they took. So Karu turns to Yama and is like.
It obviously did some Bakaroing across the rocks, and then like leapt up into the moor.
Karu turns around to Yama and is like, we're going in, right? I'm going in. Is it? Yes?
Yeah, we definitely... Well, I'm going in, 100%. So I'll follow you.
Okay. I think I will... I have a potion of greater healing, so I will swig that as like my bonus action.
Uh-huh.
Swig. 44 plus 4.
Give me, before you take that healing, I need you to make a DC 14 Constitution saving throw, please.
You get a +3 from me.
It was not enough.
You only regain half the number of hit points you were going to.
Well,
that's fun.
Fun and interesting.
As the life force that as you swig the potion, you feel like some of your wounds mending, but you see that kind of green life force leach out of you and into the wraith.
How dare it!
Kara's just like at the wraith, like, I don't like you. You should come closer. Come on.
Why don't you come?
Why would I go out there? It's a cliff.
Give me a high five above the waves.
You give me a high five above ground. No? Okay, I'm going. And I'm gonna park her up into the mouth.
Uh-huh.
I'm assuming that goes somewhere else.
Yeah, it goes into another map, but...
That's me, yeah. I've done her. Whoops.
Yama.
Yama is also unable to verse the distant and out of reach wraith. I've got here, I'm concentrating on my ring of expeditious retreat. So with my extra 30 feet, I am going to... do I need to like roll something to try and get my heavily armored butt up here?
I think the fact you have your expeditious retreat, I think we're okay. I think you can,
Okay,
the added movement speed plus your athletics, you can kind of leap up and clamber up there behind Karun.
So I still have some more movement then. Did you say this goes to another map, or should I just, that should be my
It will go to another map, yeah. I can describe that area to you. Yeah, within the maw of the massive stone head is the stone head itself is somewhat like a large balcony built into the lower jaw with the stone teeth kind of acting as small pillars, and they ring the balcony's edge. The upper jaw arches ominously above, the roof of the mouth fully 15 feet overhead. At the back of where the throat would be stand a pair of massive stone doors.
Cool. I'm gonna go up to the stone doors then.
Uh-huh.
And I think what I might just do is roll a perception check, if you'll allow it. I'm assuming the hobgoblin's already passed through this way and closed the doors behind him.
Sure. Give me a perception check.
Perception! Let's see what's there. Sorry, my D&D Beyond is so slow. Here we go. A natural 18 for 23.
Do you hear what sounds like? I mean, yeah, especially with the fact that you can speak Goblin, it sounds like a bunch of hobgoblins in that room. With a 23, I'll say you reckon there's at least 6 of them, and they're kind of like they've. It sounds like they're just getting to attention. They've just been alerted. And that kind of like scrambling sound of, oh shit, like get ready, we're under attack kind of thing.
Okay, well, I think I'll leave the door closed. What do you think, Katie? Leave it closed until the next round, or do you want me to open it for you so you can move straight in? I might I think what I'll do is I'll open it with the last of my movement. And so this means
I would suggest opening it and then ducking.
Yeah, so like if I can push one of the doors open, Dan, and then I'll just basically clear the way so Kara can move through on his next turn and just not waste the movement basically.
Sure. Let me show you a bit of a look of what this room looks like.
Oh yeah, do the load, loading dance, yeah. Oh, mine's still not loaded. Ooh!
There's a skulls on the floor. Uh-oh.
There's lots of bones. Some kind of throne?
Wait, this map is huge. Wait.
Yeah, the zoom out is wild, and no wonder it took my computer so long to load it. You're so shiny, Karu. What the hell's going on there?
Oh, I'm always.
Kara has. I don't know why Kara has some kind of warding bond and the aura of protection and aura of courage. I don't know what the warding bond is.
The warding bond is me taking half of Karu's damage.
Aha, gotcha.
I would have also liked to have taken half of Karu's healing.
You just reminded me that Karu would probably be dead by now if you hadn't been taking half of the stuff.
You would both be dead by now if I didn't make that dragon throw up.
So you are at this door. You can see this door, Katie. If you would like to open the door, you just have to step forward and click it, and then we'll cut back to...
Oh, wait, so that's where we were before, and I just need to step forward?
So you're heading south now. The map's kind of like reorientated.
Ah!
Yeah.
Oh, that's where we were. Okay, so this is...
So you came from the north, effectively, and... yeah.
So I can't move, but would you allow me to just stand behind one of those other doors? Actually, I'm fine with blocking any hits for Karu, so maybe just leave me back where I was. Sorry, thanks.
I would duck if I were you.
Cool.
Well, then Karu's directly there, so I'm gonna stand there. That's fine.
We cut back to outside.
As you maybe hear Yalma yell, "Stand to attention! His lordship is coming!" And just to draw the ire, maybe.
Particle.
Cool. The wraith will phase through the wall and seemingly disappear.
I hate that guy.
And we will end that combat. So, I guess we got to go do the other combat now.
Straight into another combat.
Let's see. We got Killian, Giant Ape.
Killy Ape.
Captain, who I assume you follow along. Captain, as we see you, I assume begrudgingly come closer, what does that kind of look like for you as you see this overwhelming, clearly evil and undead citadel?
Yeah, so Captain clearly, terrified out of his gourd, eyes fixed on his feet, shuffling towards where he had seen things and hoping for the best, muttering to himself, "Love, protect me. They're gonna take me to my early grave."
Killy Ape will just like
Slowly.
flick him.
Slowly dawdling in.
Little flick on the side of the head. Get yourself together, man. Except it's not a little flick because I'm currently huge.
Falls
He
over,
just
lands
essentially
on the
got kicked in the
bagpipes.
head.
Get a hole.
All right. We're going to re-roll initiative just because it makes my life easier. But I can't. I don't think I can bring your initiative across.
Initiativo.
Oh, even worse.
I rolled a good initiative for once. Holy fuck.
Me too. I rolled a natural 20. That's a -1 for a 19.
This is the only time as Killian that I have rolled above a 10.
Never get to viciously mock anyone at this rate.
What was your initiative, Yama? It didn't come through. Oh, 19.
19.
Oh, 19.08.
Excellent.
Oh yeah, battle music.
Let's turn that off. How's that? Good. Cool. All right. Through that door, Yama and Karu, you can see there are 5 hobgoblins. 2 of them dressed in the typical sort of combat gear of sort of the martial artists that you've been facing. 3 of them are more heavily armored and have sort of spiked pauldrons and have this kind of like spiky whip that they seem to be wielding with hooks on it.
Oh,
Nice.
As a man of the cloth, Yama, you recognize that these are clerics.
okay. Evil clerics.
Evil clerics. And for the first one's turn, he is he kind of holds up his hand and does like the red hand of doom fist. And as he does, the creature in front of him sort of a shield of fire kind of blinks around him and then disappears. And you recognize that he has cast Shield of Faith on his allies.
Damn.
That was his bonus action. For his main action, he's going to point at you, Yama, and in Goblin. I guess he's going to move so he can see you through the door here. He's going to point at you and say, "The mountain has arrived," as she said
my
he
line.
would. And he's going to cast Sacred Flame on you. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw, please.
That's my worst save. It's like they know who I am. Oh shit. Oh, the natural 1.
It's not that effective. You're actually just going to take
My natural 1.
2 radiant damage.
Oh. I feel like I should be immune to radiant damage because I'm supposed to be the radiant one.
Yeah.
I'll live forever.
Karu, Yama, and then Killiape.
Yep. Karu is gonna I'm just gonna move my token through Yama, but I think I might maybe step around him just like narratively. I am going to. Yes. Oh yeah, that'll leave me. Okay, cool. I'm gonna charge. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, so I forgot that I had this. So I'm gonna. Oh fuck! As I come into this room, because I couldn't see all of them. I could only see like one and a bit. But obviously, this guy just threw a thing. So Kara's gonna charge at him, and I'm gonna attack. And I can gain, because I charge more than 10 feet. I can gain a 1d8 bonus damage to the attack. So,
Nice.
What am I doing? This one. 22?
22 hits.
Cool. So, takes... he's not undead, so 4... I assume he's not undead.
Yeah.
14 slashing damage. I know I had cold damage on my doobie, so 3 cold damage, and then because I charged, they get an additional 1d8. So...
Yeah.
Will be another 4. So
That's 21 damage. He doesn't love that.
and I swing again.
Why did this not?
Shit.
Oh,
Oh.
shit.
He's not dead. I think I took the health off him twice. My bad.
No, he's dead. He's dead.
Totally dead. Yeah,
Totally
because
dead?
Kara just rolled
He was a little bit. He was a
dead.
bit sickly. He was just.
It was a little bit sickly. Fine,
Yeah.
sure. Okay, you run up and run through that one.
Natural selection.
Yeah.
They've been all stricken down with the plague. Okay.
Kara's like, oh, I don't think that was supposed to happen. But then sees there's another one directly behind him, so like one drops in. It's like, what? Fuck.
It's just a carbon copy. They look like they're identical twins.
Twins.
Yeah, exactly. In the same stance and everything. It was just like a cardboard cutout just like fell down, and then there's another the real guys behind him. It's like, oh, okay. So he's gonna. Well, that was him, and Diana can do her thing.
Uh-huh.
Where is she? Get up here. She is gonna trying to see if she can. Oops. Okay, cool. She can see that guy, so she's gonna shoot at that guy, or try to. Signature attack. 17 to hit.
Because this one seems to also have this shield on him that wasn't cast by the guy you just murdered. It bounces off. It bounces off that, and you can just kind of see the flash of the shield of faith over that guy.
She does that under her breath, and then she sees that she can actually see this guy. And I think maybe she just readjusts her arrow, and she's like, fine, I'll try this one. So for her second attack, she's going to try and shoot the chained guy down here.
Uh-huh.
But she rolled like poop, and only got an 11.
Poop.
Not great. Yama.
Oh.
As
Yama is going.
I was gonna say, as you step into this place and it's now undercover, you were starting to feel it in the place below, but now you really feel it. This place is under the effect of the Hallow spell. This place has been consecrated or desecrated. You can imagine which one.
Yeah, definitely
Definitely
holy.
consecrated.
Yeah, absolutely. This is a holy place. I am going to do something that I've never done before, and I feel like it's going to be really awesome. I am going to, seeing this radiant light around this dude, Yama is going to walk up to him and he's going to shove him. So shove means the target has to succeed on a strength or dexterity saving throw. It gets to choose.
Uh-huh.
And I want to push it so that it's prone.
Yep.
The DC for the saving throw is 8 plus my strength modifier and proficiency bonus. So that is 11. What's my proficiency bonus? Do I not have one?
You would have one.
Maybe?
Right next to charisma on your character sheet.
Sorry?
Right next to charisma on your character sheet on D&D Beyond.
Possibly plus
I
4.
see. Oh, okay. So it's a 15, DC 15, strength or dexterity saving throw.
He's going to do Dex, being a slippery martial artist that he is, and he got a 19.
No! Oh, okay. Well, that was a cool idea. Can I bonus action drink a potion?
You certainly can.
Sweet. I will do so. And I should have done that first. But that is the end of my turn. As Yama says, yes, the immovable mountain is here and you shall all tremble.
What potion?
Glug, glug, glug.
What happens after he drinks the potion?
He looks super strong and like he should have drunk the potion first.
Yeah. Excellent. End of your turn.
Yes, it is. Sorry, thank you.
Chilier, you've entered into this room. You have a narrow vision of one target. The other ones are probably behind full cover, or three-quarter cover at least, right? If you're wanting to hit the people flanking.
How heavy are these? Just like wooden doors?
Stone doors.
Could I run through them?
Probably.
I don't think they're locked. Yeah,
No,
so
you
I'm gonna
could
run
barge through for sure. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's the plan. I want to barge through to here. Full movement, 40 feet. To like the middle of the room, and I'm like crammed in there, like sort of standing over Karu.
Your car is just like, oh, fuck.
Oh my god, you're so huge. What the hell?
Yeah. And then well, these two clerics. I'm gonna attack one first. I'm gonna attack the one to my right, or my left, I guess, because we're heading south. All right, that should roll 23 to hit for 30 damage.
Yeah, on this cleric here, this one.
Yep.
That hits, and 30 damage. You said.
Yep.
That obliterates him. He smacks into the wall behind with a loud crack.
And then the other one. 21 to hit.
21 hits.
22
22 damage does not quite finish him off.
Then
But
Killiape was
he is
like-
slammed into that corner pillar and is just like, and starts coughing up blood.
You just hear what you could swear that you could hear if you can hear him laughing. Killiape is just laughing. He's in a small room with a bunch of things he wants to kill, and they can't get away from him.
Yes.
That's it.
Cool. Fiera, by this time, I think, has climbed up into the moor and entered into the lich's lair. What is she doing?
She'll just move into the center of the room. Over here. And then... suppose she could... Oh, what's her range on?
I think we established her range is like 10 feet. She has a whip, or she has
on her heel.
Oh, okay, on a heel. Let's just say it's like 30 feet.
What do we got? 35 depth. She'll come forward. Who's looking the weakest? Oh, Karu. She watched Karu heal, but then also would have picked up being she's a cleric, isn't she? Or a priestess?
Yep.
Picked up that the heal didn't quite fully take. So she'll move forward another 10 feet.
Uh-huh.
And she's going to cast Minor Heal on Karu.
Cool. Roll 2d6.
Uh-huh. Goddamn. Slash roll. The slash roll just didn't type out. That's cool. 6.
You receive 6 healing, Karu.
Yay. Thank you.
And that's it.
Cool. The cleric who you weren't able to fully wipe out, but he's not looking good, coughing up blood, etc. He is going to look up at this, obviously rampaging creature, and in what may be his final moments, he's going to look up at you and just and say something in Goblin. Yama, you recognize that he's chanting, obviously chanting a spell.
Ooh, let me react.
Sure.
Let me cast my counter spell. I'll do 3rd level.
Okay. He goes to cast Dispel Magic, but your counter spell comes in and stops it.
Nice.
Nice.
Nice. Killiape perseveres.
Uh-huh.
Killiape is so confused at what's happening. He has no idea. He's like, this goblin in front of me said something. The goblin behind me said something. The goblin in front of me looks really disappointed. And I'm just a monkey. And I killed his friend.
Seeing that completely failed, he goes to run, and Killiape, you'll have an attack of opportunity here.
Hell yeah, I will.
And he starts, he turns and starts yelling, "Stormcaller, they're here!" as he goes to run, and is just
20 to
clocked
hit.
in the back of the chest and flies
I like to
across
think
the
I'd just go
room.
to swat him
Yeah.
into the wall immediately next to me. Like into this wall. Like he was here, and I would swat him with my right hand, so he'd just splat into that wall.
Yes.
Dead.
All right.
Killiape, not realizing that, he's heard this guy scream down the hallway, so now he just roars.
Yeah. Brilliant. Da. Okay, what do these guys got? Nothing super helpful here. This guy, what's the lighting situation look like in here? Relatively well lit. Okay, that's not helpful. I think this guy is just going to have to go hell for leather, and he's going to, I guess he attacks the giant ape? Or the immovable mountain.
There's 2
Let's-
immovable mountains in here right now.
Yeah, let's split the difference. He's going to make 4 attacks anyway, so the first 2 will be on Yama.
Mm-hmm.
Goddamn monks.
Goddamn
Yeah,
monks.
4 attacks is wild.
23 to hit.
Yes, hits. I might. Oh, I use my reaction. Shit. Hit.
And a 24 to hit.
Yep, hit.
Okay. First attack, 4 damage. Second attack,
Are these
6
magical?
damage.
Sorry, or just?
Yes, they are. They seem to be, using their inner key to sort of, as they hit you, you're slammed with energy. There's more force to this than a regular punch.
These punks, get them.
I
next.
came prepared for you this time.
That's right.
Yeah.
Well, I had a look at Monk's class features. I'm like, the unarmed strikes become magical at a certain
Magical
level.
hand wraps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
2 attacks onto the giant ape. 8 to hit on the first one, 15 to hit on the second one.
Mm-hmm.
What the hell?
1 hit.
1 hit. Hits you for 7 bludgeoning damage. Give me a concentration check, please, as we go
Yeah.
to the other one. This guy's going to do the same, but he's going to split his attacks over Yama and Karu. First attacks on Yama.
Did Killiape just drop?
Oh,
Oh, is that
Con
a
saving throw.
concentration?
8 is not
Yeah.
good.
+3 from Yama. I don't know what you needed.
11.
Oh,
To...
so that would pass then.
11 would be enough. Thanks
Nice.
to Yama bolstering your concentration, you stay in your great
Yeah,
ape
luckily
form,
right
Killian.
there.
Two more hits coming in for you, Yama, a 15 and an 18.
No.
And then two hits coming in on Karu, a 9 and a 14.
Nope.
Cool. Captain.
Can we
Ugh.
get him, Captain, with the
Me.
bagpipes?
Bearing in mind, these guys aren't undead.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Yeah, hearing the sounds of battle, looks up, sees that they aren't dead, and he's so excited. And he just runs forward to about here.
Trips over a dead body.
Bones rattle.
In his excitement, he lifts his hand and points it at the one on the left of screen and casts Vicious Mockery. No, of course I didn't. Why would I click? Hang on.
Tell him a joke.
Why is my thing not working? Why is everything broken?
Do you have to make a wisdom saving throw?
Yes.
Close that door instead of clicking the right thing. Wisdom saving throw, normal. You got a 9. I assume that's not enough.
No. And so, what are we at? Level 12. So you take 3d6.
Oh, jeez. All right.
Points at him, and in the guy's head he hears, "Your mother was a hamster, and your father smelt of elderberries."
Yes. Well done,
And then I'm
the
assuming he
baddies.
doesn't understand common, so he just hears gibberish.
And then
Which
has
is even more
disadvantage on his
confusing.
next roll if it.
Yeah.
attacks.
He clutches his head in agony as he takes that psychic damage. Doesn't love that at all. Anything else, Captain?
No, quite happy with himself. That'll be all for now.
All right. Karun.
I am going to swing on the one that Captain just damaged. So this guy on my left. And swing with my talkative blade. Nope.
Oh shit.
I'll try again.
Goes wide, hits the wall.
Oh my god, I rolled a 1 and then a 2.
I thought it was gonna be the 20.
I do not hit.
Ouch.
And I just hear like Diana outside being like, "Babe, what are you doing?" It's obviously talking about and that's all Karu's gonna do. I think
Super
Diana. I can't. Oh wait, end my turn. Duh. Okay, she's gonna line up her shot, and she's gonna, maybe help save face and shoot at the guy that Karu just absolutely flubbed.
Yeah.
Yeah, but she got a 20.
She's doing much better.
13 damage.
Mhm. That
she'll use a
bloodies
second
this
attack.
creature.
She will
Worked
second
out.
attack. Oh,
Oh,
sorry. 19 for 8 damage.
19 for 8 damage. So as you cast Vicious Mockery on this guy, he clutches his head. That moment of opening, Diana, that Karu fails to take advantage of. Diana fires 2 arrows and just completely obliterates the hobgoblin while he's still in that existential crisis of, has Aaron even seen the Holy Grail? And then he dies.
Aaron doesn't watch movies.
That's right, that was from Josh. Josh in chat was questioning whether Aaron's even seen Holy Grail.
We've watched it together.
Also, I think you were targeting yourself when you got it working the second time, which is why it's on you now.
Yeah, nice.
Uh,
Well, I've gone blind now. Things are going very well. Okay.
Yama.
Yama is again going to shove this monk to the ground.
With his extra strength this time.
Yeah, this time the save is I can't do maths. 19.
Okay.
Dex,
22.
Dex or strength. Stop it! Can I like try and push him again?
Sure. Yeah, it's your second attack.
Awesome. Yeah, thank you.
Dex save. 23.
Oh, come on! Okay. Fine.
He's dancing around. So your muscles have grown bigger. Or maybe your muscles haven't even grown bigger. I like to think old man strength. You've just become more hardened, like teak. And but this strength is kind of thrown off your balance, and he's able to nimbly dodge out of the way of this extra strength that you have.
Yeah, so not being able to do anything and still concentrating, I guess, on the expeditious retreat. So that's the end of my turn.
Killiape.
Done so much.
Killiape's gonna roll out 2 attacks.
The first one hits.
Yeah, 26 to 32 damage.
How do you want to do this?
I like to think that I'm still gonna say it was 2 attacks. Because he's like dancing, dodging Yama, and Killiape just like claps and splats him like a fly.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Excellent. And you have solved my, cleric puzzle.
Who says full-on brawn doesn't solve puzzles? I just whacked the shit out of 3 dudes.
Well, there was one dude running away.
No, he's dead.
Oh, that's right. He was dead.
Yeah.
He yelled. Okay, well then Yama in character is gonna say, so my sister-in-law is definitely here. Her name is Uwai. She is a shaman. He definitely seemed to think she was back there, perhaps in the next room. She is a pretty high-ranking official in the Web Hobgoblin army, so perhaps they are here recruiting the Ghostlord. We could prepare ourselves, perhaps take a moment here to sit, or we could, push forward.
You see from this vantage point, obviously this guard room of sorts. There are beds, almost like camping beds made up. They're not sort of permanent fixtures, you would imagine, in this place where these goblins were sleeping. And over to the south is a sort of a stairwell going down.
Yeah, what do you guys want to do?
I feel like this is where Dan was prepared for me as well, because I won't fit on those stairs.
It will be very difficult for you.
Love to see you try.
We believe in you.
The ape's gonna try.
Dan,
Wait. No, yeah.
when we came into this room, where did we come from? Like, did we come from this, like where my cursor is walkway, or did we come from another?
Imagine the
part?
north wall is kind of the entrance.
Here.
Yeah.
So was there like only the doors? Is this walkway just like not something we would know about, and I can only see it because I can see a map?
Oh,
Does that make sense?
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
I think the map auto-created windows in there, so you know that's the equivalent of like looking through the teeth, I guess, like out into the
Yeah.
into the thing.
Gotcha. Yeah. I mean, I guess we go the way that they were gonna go. I'm good to continue. How's everyone
Yeah, I'm
else
fine.
feeling?
I'm good to continue. I might spend a moment to drop some healing onto myself. That's just like one action for me, so it's not a huge amount of time. Well, maybe instead I should just drop some healing potions.
How long
I'm
does
gonna drop 8 bomb. I'm not gonna fit down
Yes,
those stairs.
I'd let you
I
try.
think
I'd let you squeeze.
How long do you have tape for?
I think it's 10 minutes, isn't it? It's probably more.
Mhm.
I can always just polymorph again. Concentration up to an hour. It's only been about 5 minutes.
Maybe you just
Kiliev's
can't
gonna-
squeeze.
He's gonna try.
Kari wants to see this.
All right.
What do you need from me?
Probably an acrobatics check, I think.
Maybe you should go last though.
Yeah, what can we get in the room first?
No, because I can. If I get stuck, I just drop it, and then you walk past me. I feel like it'd be funny for everyone to see some big ape butt cheeks trying to squeeze through. Acrobatics is Dex.
Maybe we can
So it's just I'll just make my acrobatics and then it's a +1 to whatever it is because the dex of the ape is +2.
Okay.
Acrobatics. That's an 11.
Yeah, I think it's that kind of moment where you start crawling, like, I'm assuming all fours, trying to get the head and arms through the staircase. Problem is, the staircase is like, it's that circular staircase going down. So you're like trying to squeeze through this thing and you get a bit stuck. Everyone else just gets a full view of ape butt in the thing. You're making progress, but it's slow. And as your head you can kind of see the bottom of the stairs and you're squeezing through, you see a figure that looks like this. Where did I put it? Put it in the lore.
Didn't think about that.
Oh, that's right. She's super hot. Yama says she's hot.
Yeah, but that's weird. But Killian's gonna hit
it's
on your
your
sister.
man.
Hey,
Sister-in-law.
sister-in-law, not related.
Well, now she's about to be your double sister-in-law because we're related in law to the ship.
What? That was like gibberish.
Exactly. Killian's a monkey still, okay?
I don't think
Killian,
that's
yeah.
It's work.
At the
Yeah,
So
that's
as you're
the thing,
squeezing through, you just see her. Her readied action goes off.
oh
Yeah.
great,
dummy.
that's fine. If I die of an ape, I just turn back into me.
What is your marching order, and how close are each of you to the Killiate butt as you're making your way down? Like, who's right behind him?
Yama's definitely right behind and possibly helping to push/shove. Since he
Shoving.
was so determined to go through first.
Yeah.
What is this loot thing here?
Uh,
Yeah, I
at
was trying
that
to
too.
click it.
can you not click it?
No.
No.
Yeah, you can
if you
open
hit-
it up.
Oh.
Yeah,
No,
if
wait,
you
I
double
did.
click it.
Oh.
Yeah, they dropped
Change
loot.
it.
Yeah,
Change
that's how
that.
to take the whip.
Yeah, the whip's cool.
I'm taking the darts.
Killiate and Yama, please make for me an intelligence saving throw. A creature with an intelligence score of 2 or lower is not affected.
I know what this is. Well, I think I know what this is.
Damn.
Queen, you get a +3 from me.
Okay, well, I currently have a -2 on my intelligence as an ape.
Oh my god, I rolled R2. Fucking hell.
13 + 3, 16.
16.
This is gonna be bad.
I'm so sorry.
Oh, I think it's gonna be much higher because my spell save is much higher.
Okay. D6. Roll 8d6.
Only 186 damage.
Both of you take 28 psychic damage,
Mm-hmm.
and you
Uh-huh.
both have muddled thoughts for 1 minute. During this time, you roll a d6 and subtract the number rolled from all attack rolls and ability checks, as well as constitution saving throws to maintain concentration. At the end of each of your turns, you can make an intelligence saving throw to try and end this effect.
Now, because this effect is on the ape,
Mhm.
and the ape isn't the same brain as Killian, because I don't get to retain any thought. Because I have disadvantage now on con saves
Mhm.
for concentrating, when I switch back into Killian, does it still affect Killian?
I
Because
think
it's a different.
Yeah,
mental
I think but
capacity
it's still
altogether.
your thoughts. This is a spell called Synaptic Static. It is like
Yeah.
putting a mind spike in your brain, right? I don't think it's a. I hear you, but I don't think it's a physical thing that's living in there. You've had a psychic attack, effectively.
Brain
Uh,
freeze.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Now let me see if I can actually. Can I just do this? And will it target you both hilariously? Oh, there we go. Awesome.
Well, I need to make a con save now. The first
Yeah,
con
I
save.
failed mine.
Do I make my first con save for the damage, and then another con save?
Just for the damage.
All right, cool. So just at disadvantage.
No, it's if you get a minus d6 to all things.
Okay, cool.
So you get a +3 from Yama and a minus d6 to this con save.
16.
Okay. I think that's enough, right? Yeah, because it wasn't even 30 damage. Yeah. So you're fine.
Yes. Still a monkey. Still kind of stuck though. Can I?
Yep.
Killiabe at the thought of this is going to try and reach for her. I know she's probably not close enough for him to reach, but he's just like reaching to try and get out of the stairs as quickly as possible.
Yeah. You're kind of reaching for her. She effectively kind of steps back through a room. I will put you in the room so you know what you're dealing with. She steps out from behind a door and closes it.
Well, Killiabe will get out of the way at the foot of the stairs.
Yama is you're crawling out on your butt. Yama, you get out there just behind him.
Mhm.
And effectively, are we still? I lost my combat track is done. I'm gonna have to re-roll it all. Assuming you are still on the warpath.
Mm-hmm.
Well, like I said in character, like we could mechanically, like possibly take a short rest here, waste an hour, waste my potion, waste Killiape, or we could just keep pressing.
I think keep pressing. We don't want to waste your potion.
Cool.
Oh,
Yeah,
the
I'm
muddled
cool to
minds
keep
kind
pressing.
of sucks for -6 to everything that Yama and I do now.
Hey, look, good initiative.
Whoa!
Yeah, that's true. How long does the spell last, Dan? Can we just wait it out in this room?
Theoretically, I mean, in theory, you would make an intelligence check every round. So every 6 seconds, you would have another chance to save against this effect.
Well, maybe like we're not taking as long as a short rest, but let's take a few rounds in this room. If you guys
Maybe we
wanted
just sit here
to
for like a minute.
buff, and we could do that at least. Like we could still go in rounds, see how long it takes us.
Sure. I'm just gonna roll initiatives again. Fiera is behind Killiape. Put her at a 17. And Diana is right behind Karu, we'll say at a 22. Captain,
so
you're at the top of the
intelligence.
stairs. You've seen the gorilla crawl his butt down there.
Yep.
He made it.
He made it.
Somehow. And yeah, so Captain's probably just gonna, inch towards the stairs, but not particularly be too enthralled about going down them quite yet. Muttering to himself that he's surrounded by morons.
Yep.
And yeah, that's all he's gonna do.
All right, so you're not going down the stairs yet?
Not yet.
Okay. Karu.
I'm gonna go down the stairs, and Diana's gonna follow me.
Just gonna move you over here. Move you. Diana over here.
I'm gonna come down and be like, "What's wrong with you two?"
I don't know. I feel weird.
All right, maybe take a minute. Maybe collect yourselves. Which door? Where'd she go?
To the
Killian just like points.
northeast? Oh, to
Points
the
at
left.
this door.
Ah.
I think I'm gonna, while they're being all weird and dizzy, I'm gonna go stand in front of that door.
Alright.
Say I trust neither of their directions, but
Well,
Hey, he's dumb, but he does understand. He understands that door in front of him closed? Okay.
Yeah, I didn't say that.
I'm gonna hold off anything. I might hold just an attack in case this door opens and someone comes out.
Yeah.
And I would say that Diana will move in a little bit and kind of get a little bit this way, and she will do a similar thing. So she'll hold an attack in case someone comes out of either of these two doors, because she can see that there's a door here.
Yeah. Now that you've had a chance to look around, you can see that this room is empty of furnishings except for a low stone bench against the western wall. Carvings of undead lions on the wall loom over the bench as if about to pounce on anyone foolish enough to sit here. A stone spiral staircase rises up near in the corner, and stone doors to the north and west provide additional exits.
Sick. That's Diana done.
Cool. Okay. The door to the north bursts open,
Yeah.
and out charges a bugbear.
Can Diana take a shot because she was holding
Sure.
an action?
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Get him.
12.
12 does not hit.
Okay. She tried. She wasn't expecting a bugbear.
Yeah. This cute little creature, by cute I mean massive, 7-footer, very hairy, has a big old morning star, and rushes out and just see the first thing he sees is obviously the giant ape, and just wails on Killiate. 15 to hit for 10 damage. Oh wait, no, so it's more than 10 because it is the first round of
will hit.
combat. He gets an extra 2d6.
I'll buff Killian's AC by 4.
Okay.
That will not hit.
All right. Second attack then. 10 to hit. I assume that does not hit now.
No.
Nope. Behind him, another figure leaps out. Another one of these kung fu warriors. And he's also going to go to town on you. I'm just going to use his dart because it actually has the attacks in there rather than unarmed attacks. 7, I assume, does not hit.
No.
A 15 to hit.
No.
A
Because I'm
17
buffed
to
by 4
hit.
still, am I not? That
How
is.
long? How long
no,
does that?
That was only for that one attack.
Okay, so the last 2 attacks hit then.
Okay, so 5 and 8 damage. I'll need 2 con saves for your concentration. And how many attacks is that? That's 1, 2, 3 so far. Fourth attack is an 18 to hit for 7 damage. So 5, 8, and 7 damage total.
5, 8, 7, and then 3 con saves.
Yeah, with a minus d6.
Okay. Yep. 1.
Oh, first one you're fine.
Oh.
Yep. 2.
Fuck.
3.
Wow.
Ah.
Nah. 4
Well-
plus 3, 7.
Plus 3 to that.
So you get a +3 and a minus d6.
Yeah. Oh, minus 1d6. Oh, it's not
Yep.
even minus 6. Good.
Yeah. Just roll really low.
Fuck!
Nope.
Shit.
8.
What does it look like as Killian transforms back into his regular self?
Is drooling.
Yeah.
He's just sitting there drooling at the moment, like, whoa, what the fuck just happened? Yeah. So, yeah.
Hey, where's our cleric?
She's right behind you. She was kind of back at the
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So now I have to make an intelligence.
at the end of your turn.
Is it okay? Is it a saving throw or a
Yep.
standard?
Saving throw.
Hell yeah, saving throw. Cool. That's fine. All right. Well. Does Killian have any smarter creatures to turn into? No, they're all really dumb. The ape was the smartest one that I have.
They are beasts, I
They're
suppose.
animals, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but like a mammoth has an intelligence of 3.
Well,
Damn it, I
it's
should have been a
herd animal.
How many mammoths do you see walking around?
Yeah.
That's a good point. That would brings me to my next point. Killian's gonna shape change again into a T-Rex. The only thing dumber than a mammoth.
Sure.
Gonna say peanut brain.
Oh,
Yeah,
man,
it
it's gonna be even
literally
harder.
it has the intelligence of 2. Does that nullify the effects of that spell? Because now I'm too dumb for the spell to actually do anything to me.
Interesting. Sure.
It's in the.
Yeah.
Yes, I found a loophole. All right, I'm a T-Rex now.
A stupid T-Rex.
Well, no stupider than Yama at the moment.
Uh,
And as a T-Rex, he's going to take a step forward towards these guys.
I don't think you even need to take a step because I think this room is not necessarily big enough for a T-Rex. As
Yeah,
I think
you,
it's
You're gonna be
you expand to
Yeah.
take up the entire space of
And you
this
kill
room,
all
and I
your
think
party.
everyone in this room is kind of pressed against the wall somewhat from
T-Rex
your...
is the same size as the giant ape.
Yeah, but it's long, you know. It's
Yeah, it is long. I've gone off the map.
Yeah, he's a long boy.
Oh my god, that's awesome! Look at his head.
Yep. I'm like, Killian will be like, sorry guys. Clicks his fingers. His tail gets really, really, really big before the rest of him. His his tail gets huge. His arms shrink. He just looks ridiculous. And then he turns into a full T-Rex.
Yes, good.
And that's all I can really do.
Mhm.
Yeah. And
You don't notice this because your intelligence is 2. But I think for the split second before you click your fingers, you realize that none of the doors in this room are large enough to allow a T-Rex through.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, no, Killian did not notice that because his brain was hurting really bad.
Yeah, good.
He was just worrying about the immediate issue. He'll
Sure.
deal with this later.
Don't say that I don't let your passive investigation give you nothing.
Yeah, look, no, I definitely did think about that issue. And I found a way around it, sort of.
Sure.
The
Yeah.
T-Rex can back up to the door and use its tail attack on the other side of the door.
Very good.
Yeah, that's the only thing it can do, though.
We love that.
Yeah, so that's that. Fiera will come down into the room.
Okay. She'll use her full movement effectively to get to the top of the stairs.
Damn.
And I think she just calls out. She's like, "Everything all good down there? Did we win?"
Yep.
Okay.
She hears a T-Rex roar. That's it. Drowns out everyone else's speech down here.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Cool.
Best part is I'm no longer synaptic static.
Synaptic static.
I'm too dumb.
A hail of darts come flying at you.
Yeah, nice.
Let's do 2 at you. It's 10 to hit. I assume does not hit.
No.
11 to hit does not hit.
No.
22 to hit.
That hits.
6 damage.
Okay.
And then a 10 to hit. Will not hit.
And then a con save.
Mhm.
Ba-boom.
That's the
Easy.
from Yama.
We'll take it. 23.
You hear, Karu, you hear movement on the other side of that door, but it seems to be walking away. Or running away, really.
Hmm.
More hobgoblins.
Goblins.
This guy's gonna dash out and he was really upset that Diana attacked his friend, so he's gonna attack Diana. First attack. 13 to hit.
Yep.
So 1 con save from
Con
her.
save. Yep.
16 to hit.
Yeah, both. Oh, so she succeeded her first con save. And a second. She's good.
Yep. And just give me 1 more. He attacked 4 times, but hit 3 times.
Walkie talkie. She failed her last one, so she will take a point.
Yep. And she is outside Yama's aura, so that does not help her.
Mm.
Speaking of, Yama.
So Yama, knowing that he's really muddled in the head, is going to come over and try to shove the bugbear, because that doesn't require an attack roll, and therefore no negative d6. And he's really on the shoving train, so that's a DC 19 strength or dex save from the bugbear, please.
Alright, he will make a strength save. He's going to try and match your strength. 19.
Damn it! I'm gonna shove again.
Alright. Shove again. I'm imagining these
Oh,
you know,
God.
Bugbear and Yama locked
Yeah.
hand in hand, like, ugh. He fails at the second one, and you're able to push him down to the ground.
So he falls prone, which I think, Katie, if that helps you, I think Diana might have some kind of advantage against him. I don't know. With the shooting.
Melee attacks against a prone target have advantage. Ranged
Oh, okay, well,
attacks
that might
have
help me.
disadvantage, I believe.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, I see, that's the opposite. Well, then I'm going to take one more step and tower over him as Yama draws his sword, ready to slash down. And
Yep.
that's my turn.
I think I've lost Katie's picture, but that's all right. They look
I've
riveted.
just sorry. No, I've just had to turn my
That's okay.
camera for a sec.
Be back in a
Um,
minute.
I just looked at you like the frozen camera, and I'm like, Katie looks very unimpressed by this.
Okay, I'm back.
All right, Yama, you can kind of see into the room beyond. You can see that there are more goblins in here.
Yeah.
And this one is going to throw some darts at you as well. 17 to hit,
Good. You miss. Fireball.
21 to hit. These are not
that's a
magical darts.
Oh wait, meets beats, right?
Yeah. So these are 7 damage from a non-magical dart.
Thank you.
Third
Ooh.
attack, dirty 20
Oof.
for
Oh
6.
right, the dirty 20 misses. Sorry.
And the last one is a 13, which will not hit.
Nice. Sorry, I just kind of heard dirty 20 as I just got crit, and I was like, oh no!
Oh no! Does that. Interesting.
They do look interesting, Dan.
They do.
Based off of the
Yeah,
tiny little picture up the top.
This one is a little bit more interesting as far as hobgoblins go. Has a staff made of bones, collecting hands, and she makes her way to be able to kind of see you all there. And I think she's going to rain hellfire. So she begins waggling her bone staff and points at a spot she can see outside the room here. And she's going to hit her own companion, but she doesn't care.
Spicy meatball.
DC 14 dex saving throw, please.
Anyone within 10 feet of me gets a +3.
Doesn't matter. I rolled a 1.
Oh my god, I rolled a wait.
Oh no, Kara, you're not in it. You're fine.
I was rolling for Diana,
Oh, okay, right.
but did it
Oh my
roll with my
God.
stat? I think it rolled with my stat.
I rolled a 9.
I've got here a 4, a 9, 11, and a 9. So that's everyone failed. Yep, you all take 13 fire damage.
Yes.
Does Diana have to do it against the amount of dice rolled? Because it's a spell? Or
Yes. Is it dice rolled or spell level?
I thought it was dice rolled.
Could be dice rolled. It is
Could be
3d6. So,
I think she loses 3 levels.
yeah,
3
sounds about
levels.
right.
Yeah. Spells are not good for retainers.
Oh shit.
That ain't good.
That sounds about right. It's make con saving to the DC is the average damage from the attack. I can't remember where it says spells. It's on a slightly different area, isn't it?
Yeah. I'll see if I can find it for you, Dan.
Yep, thank you. Oh yeah, 1 health level per die of damage. It's even bolded here. What am I doing?
So she took 3 health levels.
Yeah.
For that. Ugh. That's got her at 3 out of 7.
That is the Hobgoblin War Mage's turn. Back to the captain.
Yeah.
You can hear it all popping off down those stairs.
Yep. Yeah, here in the battles, you know, he just questions sanity once more. Why is he here? Why is he doing this? But like the good man he is, thunders down the stairs. Spots everything going on. Sees the bugbear, yells, "What the hell is that hideous thing?" She blares thunderously down his bagpipes, you know, just letting out a loud screech, and casts a cloud of daggers right on top of that bugbear.
Very good. Oops. Oh, love the little animations. What is Cloud of Daggers? Oh, I see it here. Each creature in that area takes 4d6 slashing damage. Ends its turn there, or moves into its space. So it takes that damage immediately, right?
Yeah.
And then if it ends its turn there,
It's damage again.
cool. No check required, just damage. As what do these blades look like? Are they kind of pirate cutlasses? Are they sharp bagpipes? Like, what are we seeing here in this Cloud of Daggers?
Probably alluding to his past. They're all like bones, so femurs and all those sorts of stuffs carved into sharp, pointy daggers.
Excellent. End of your
Powder
turn.
whirling white. Yep.
For Karu.
Would you argue that I can like move like this way?
Yeah, you can
Through-
move through allies and things that are 2 sizes larger than you. I think you can occupy the same space without an issue. So you can get through the T-Rex's legs.
All right, I want to charge because I want to charge on the bugbear because he's on the ground.
Sure. So yeah, you'll have advantage.
So I have advantage, and I get an extra damage on this. Hobgoblin blade. 27 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
15 slashing damage.
I'll tell you now that
One
is enough. Thanks to the cloud of daggers, you charge in and just ram into this thing, and it is pushed into the cloud of daggers, and it's almost like pushing it through a blender, I would imagine. And you get little bits of fur all over your slick skin.
I love that. And then I'm going to turn and I'm going to look at the hobgoblin that was fucking up Diana, and I'm going to use my second attack against him. Ugh, I only got a 13.
The one on Diana? Just not
Yeah,
hit.
this one here. Yeah, no, that's fine. That is all I can do.
Mhm.
I think I just might get Diana to just disengage from this guy
Sure.
if she can, use her action, and then she's gonna go over to where the
Oh,
Whoa,
sorry.
geez,
I
I'm
moved
gonna
to
go
it.
away and-
My bad. I moved to it at the same time, yeah.
No, come back, Diana. Shit, she's just gonna go over here
Cool.
and get away from him.
Alrighty. T-Rex time.
It's
gonna
the
make-
Hobgoblin Iron Shadow's turn first. I don't know why it skipped him. Sorry, I think I double clicked. You would like it to be your turn, wouldn't it? But it's not.
I would.
What
I
are you-
really would.
This guy's very upset that you just hurt his friend, so he's gonna attack you, Karu. 12 will not hit. 25 will hit for 7. 21 will hit for 8. And 21 will hit for 7. So 7, 8, and 7 damage on you there. As he just starts kung fuing you. Chop, 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 chop. Yama, are you still managing that shared thing, or does that split?
Oh no, that is still active. Yes, so I'm taking half of that. What was the total?
22.
Thank you very much. So that's
11
for me
each.
and 11 for Karu.
Now it is the T-Rex's turn.
Hey, you
Hell
didn't take
yeah,
that
it
full
is.
damage, right?
Sorry?
You didn't take that full damage, right?
What damage? Sorry.
You had 22 damage, 22 kung fu damage coming in at you. Yama took
Okay.
11 of that.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Alright, T-Rex is gonna... Oh, the guy north of him
Mhm.
is gonna like reach over Karu and just bite him. $25 to hit for 43 damage.
Oh, yeah.
He can escape if he rolls a 17 dex. He is a monk.
He doesn't have that much health.
Okay, cool. And then the other one is gonna whack his tail at him. Oh, 18 to hit for 14 damage.
Will hit. He is barely clinging to life as you slam your tail into him, and the hobgoblin hits into a wall.
And
He goes to like
Then-
block it with the like Mr. Miyagi paint the fence, and just
punches himself in the face.
yeah.
And then, oh, that cloud of daggers is still up. God damn it.
Yeah, it ain't going nowhere.
I was gonna go stick my head in the doorway.
Into the mincer.
Well, actually, it's only a 5-foot cube. Could I stick my head over the cloud of daggers from back here?
I'd say that your head is like 5 feet tall. I don't think you'd be able to get an angle to attack through that door.
I'm just trying to draw as much attention as possible.
Oh, okay. So yeah, you can like poke your head in or like one eye, like Jurassic Park style, to kind of get a look into
Yeah.
that door for sure.
Yeah. He just like moves over the cloud of daggers essentially, and all they can see through that doorway is just like a T-Rex smiling at them, and then blades spinning right below him.
Yes, very good.
And that's my turn. And Fiera.
Yeah, she'll join you at the top of the
will
stairs.
like duck. Yeah, she'll duck down the stairs a little bit. She's gonna pop a heal onto Diana. So that was a 2d6, wasn't it?
Yeah, so she just gets 2 hit points back.
Yep. So I'll give her those back, and then she will go halfway back up the stairs.
Okay.
Back to safety.
I'll just put her there for now. Cool. The hobgoblin you've kind of trapped in this room, he is going to disengage and kind of leap back further into the room away from the big T-Rex.
Understandable, really.
What's she doing? It's at this point you hear a booming voice reverberating through the room, from the walls itself. Yar, who dares attack those under my umbrella of canvas? Name yourselves, ye swarthy dogs. And through the wall, these doors, this wall kind of opens up.
Uh-oh.
Oh shit.
And through it walks a figure. He's a gaunt, skeletal figure draped in tattered, salt-stained pirate garb. Barnacles and coral encrust his armor, and spectral seaweed clings to his bony frame. His hollow eye sockets glow with an eerie, ghostly green light. And he is recognizable by his rotted captain's tricorn hat and barnacle-encrusted cutlass.
Do you see any relation to our ghost friend that we had? They look pretty similar, except this one's green.
You're a ghost pirate captain. Do you know my friend is a ghost pirate captain? Do you guys go to the same socials or whatever?
They've probably all go to BootyCon, so.
Yeah, like they've definitely met. Like maybe they're cousins. You never know.
How dare you spill blood in my domain? Yama, it's your turn.
Awesome. Yama is going to do the least impressive turn and is going to drop 20 points of healing into himself, and then using a bonus action, pull out a potion of greater healing, and also drink that.
It's like the ultimate anime scene where the protagonist just gulps when the bad guy comes in.
Yeah, literally, like he's kind of like was facing this other way where this like cloud of knives is, and then this like really bad guy just like walks in behind him, and he kind of like turns around and is like, oh.
He's right behind me, isn't he?
Yeah, he's right behind me. And then I might so that was not bad. 13 points on the potion. Put my link there. And then Yama is going to, I think, like, step here to try and take some of the ire of the Ghostlord. But I do think maybe Yama, as he steps over to him, he's like, forgive us trespassing in your domain, Captain. We're here to rid this fort of all this invading scum, this scourge of evil. Join us? Question mark.
Dude's like, you making fun of my house? Like, what the fuck, bro?
No, I said scourge, the hobgoblin scourge. I just couldn't use the word hobgoblin because I'm also a hobgoblin.
Diplomacy.
Yeah, give me a persuasion check, Yama.
All right, I am not great at
Can the
persuasion,
T-Rex
but-
turn around and like wave his little arms around to
and
assist?
be like, yeah, like doing charades.
Just gesturing it down the hallway.
Because it's a 3. Can I use one of the team inspirations, or I don't
Yes.
have a great?
Absolutely.
Oh, thank you. You guys are great.
I don't even ask, just do it.
18.
You have 3 inspirations left.
I'm gonna
That
try
was
again.
worth
I
it.
think 18's pretty good.
18's pretty good. The figure kind of looks at you, looks around the room, his movement slow like the flow of a tide. And he says, "These creatures are here because we have an arrangement.
Damn it.
Whilst murdering them in my home gives me plenty of fresh meat to reanimate for them. If you don't want to be added to the pile, you would do well to evacuate my domain."
Unfortunately, your lordship, we cannot do that. We'll just have to take you down with them. And Yama points his sword and ends his turn because I'm out of actions.
Okay.
At that, even the stupid as hell T-Rex was like gesturing at the stairs, like, "You want us to go?" Fine, no worries.
Yeah, see you, bye.
Thanks for having us. Love what you've done with the place. I'm gonna get out of here. Boss
All right.
Hotspur.
Oh my god. That's so cool.
The hobgoblins in the room up here are quaking. The hobgoblin mage points to the ground kind of where you are. You're eyeing her off, Killian, as a Killer Rex. And she kind of points to the ground in front of you. And the area around it almost like fills out in a like a flaming pentagram, and then erupts. And in this area, oh, it's big.
Oh, shit.
Place template. Return it. Oh, return it. This
This is
entire
a
room
spell.
gets this kind of like pentagram that etches itself into the ground, and small lines of fire erupt around it. But nothing seems to happen.
Mm.
Like that.
Captain, a lich ghost captain has entered the room.
Always fun. Captain stealing his nerve, shouts at the ghost captain. Can't reanimate things if they ain't yours, buddy. And then casts Dance Macabre, which will make the cloud of daggers disappear, and reanimate the corpses in this area.
Oh.
And make
as
them dance.
Zombies.
So, how many zombies do we get? How many dead guys were there?
No,
Kind of
for visual aesthetic, he's thrown the bagpipes down, pulled his viol out, and as he's rapidly playing it, the tendrils are leaping from his fingers on the violin and digging into the corpses to reanimate them.
Excellent. Fight undead with undead. So how many guys were there? There was 3, I think.
Yeah, 3, I think.
Are they just regular zombies, or is there any added juice to them? Or
They are regular, but they do get bonuses to their attacks based on my spellcasting modifier.
cool. All right, excellent. I assume they'll just act on your turn.
Yeah.
Yeah,
as
you
long
can
as
use
they're
bonus
within
action to
60
mentally
feet of me.
command the creatures, issuing the same command to all of them. You decide what action they can take. So I think you can still, after doing that, you can make them do something right now.
Cool. So the one that was the bugbear is gonna run down the hallway. See.
And attack the mage.
Yeah.
Slam
I get a +1.
+1. Not going to be enough.
The one next to the hobgoblin is gonna swing at him.
11 is not enough.
Great. And the other one is also gonna run next to the hobgoblin and swing at him.
Again, an 11 or 12 with your +1. Not going to be enough. This guy is nimbly dodging out of the way despite being on death's door, and the corpse of a bugbear and corpse of a hobgoblin have risen to attack him. His fallen comrades get up to attack him. What's the reaction like in the rest of the room?
What the hell? Are these
T-Rex
guys on
don't know any
outside?
different.
And Kara's just like, get out of the way. Like the one that like stepped up, like to come into this space, and the Kara's like, oh, excuse me. I can't charge through a friendly space. I'm assuming that would seem like a strange move to be able to do.
Just throw it out of the way.
Just bluff.
Correct, I think. Yeah, you can't.
Yeah, that's fine.
You can
fine, it's
move
only
through an
a zombie.
ally, but yeah, I think charging is probably a bit.
I can't charge. Yeah. Well, I think I'll just try and get this hobgoblin dude that's here, so I can take his spot. A 21 will hit, I'm pretty sure. 14 slashing damage and 2 cold damage. He's still alive.
Is this a magical? Oh wait, on the hobgoblin? Yeah. He's dead. He's so dead. He's dead as dog shit.
Amazing. I think Kara's just like, excuse me. He just like slips through the two recently the two newly undead. Just like, excuse me, yes, hi, sorry, hi to the lich, and then it's like,
Sorry, bud.
yeah, he's like, hi, don't want to be friends, huh? Okay, and then I'm gonna take a swing with my second attack on the lich. No, 19. Does 19 hit?
19 does not hit.
Oh.
Well, yeah. Shit. Hang on. Wait. I think Diana's gonna use a reaction, use cheer. When she can see an ally within 60 feet make an attack, roll a d6 and add the result to the ally's result.
Nice.
She's gonna use one of her cheers, so I'll roll a d6. That was a d8. My bad. Let me do that again.
Oh, okay, lucky because it was a 1.
All you needed was a 1, actually.
Okay,
DC.
well, all right.
I'll tell you now, he has a DC of 20.
I figured, which is why I was sad that I got the 19. Oh, okay, so it hits.
So, how much? Oh, yeah. So 17.
Yeah, 2 of that is force against undead damage, and then an additional 7 cold damage.
Okay.
I think. Yep, I don't like it. I don't like this, but yeah, so be it. I think Diana's gonna see these like animated corpses and have a brief moment of, oh no, they're ours. Oh, okay. And she will use her action to shoot. She just kind of goes, ugh, and she's like, I guess I'll shoot the lich.
Yeah. Well, your attack hit, so her attack will hit.
Yeah, so this first attack will just take the damage. Just rolls everything automatically. 11 damage.
Uh-huh.
And then her second attack didn't hit. Boo.
All right.
Okay.
So that's the end of her turn.
Yes.
Oh, sorry.
She can see the shit on the ground.
Yeah.
Can she? I think she's gonna I accidentally ended her turn, but I think she's gonna go through this door.
Sure.
I think she's gonna be well, I'm not gonna go that way. There's a fucking T-Rex and everything. She's gonna open the door and she's gonna step into this area where she sees that the lines aren't being drawn.
Yeah.
Yep.
Cool. Before we get to the Killian's turn, the Killosaurus Rex, the Ghostlord gets a lair action at initiative 20. He looks up at the T-Rex and says, you're just a big, sweet lion, aren't you, boy?
Oh no.
Killer Rex,
no.
I need you to make a DC 20 charisma saving throw, please.
+3 for me. The benefits of this small room is everybody gets +3.
To 7.
Oh god.
+3 is 10.
Can you, as you feel your feeble mind, here's like a good puppy dog, big sweet lion that just wants to do what the Ghostlord says. So I need you to move your speed, but you're not moving anywhere, and make an attack against a creature of the Lich's choice, and it's going to be Karu because Karu just hit him.
Wait, is this a charm?
No, it's a lair feature. He's an unnatural born leader. But if you have something here that may help this, I'm willing to hear it out.
So counter charm can disrupt mind influencing effects.
Interesting.
Counter charm.
Does it just
Hmm.
does it just stop it? Does it give him advantage? What does it do? Yeah, I'll let him re-roll it with advantage. If you want to use your reaction to counter charm.
Yes.
So one more roll.
With advantage.
A 3.
Ooh, yeah.
Shifts
Let's go.
in to a different chord.
Oh!
Oh.
Captain saves the
That's-
day.
That's actually really, really good because now it doesn't ruin what I had planned to do for the last couple of minutes.
You mean your plan wasn't to kill Karu? Wow, wild.
Well, I mean, I did see Karu get eaten before, and the T-Rex seems to think that Karu really enjoyed it.
Yeah, and also curry tastes like fish.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
T-Rex loves fish.
T-Rex loves fish.
Poor. So the T-Rex is going to attack Karu anyway.
Talked him into it.
No, wait.
So, if now that the Ghostlord has piqued my interest by talking to me through its lair,
Sure.
like was its mouth moving while the lair was talking at me?
Yeah, I mean it's just so it's a lair action that's more like a meta kind of thing. He just seems to have
Yeah.
extra powers in here because this is his fucking house.
I like to think that he had like a megaphone and there's like a PA system around the room. So it's like his mouth is moving, but the voice is coming from everywhere. And the T-Rex isn't too happy at that. So he's going to turn. He's going to take one look through this door, noticing that even with his puny little pea brain, he knows that that mage is 10 feet away from him. And his tail can fit through a door.
Sure.
So he's going to spin around. And he's going to lash out at the mage first.
Yep.
With his tail attack. Oh, that's a 2. Still a 12 to hit, though.
Will not hit, unfortunately.
Damn it. Well, he's still got a bite, and he's going to bite the Ghostlord.
Okay. Do it with disadvantage, please. As the Ghostlord looks up at
Okay.
you, and you see in his eyes just the ages of knowledge that he has been alive, and it makes you hesitate for but a moment.
Yeah, and that made it a 13.
Does not hit. It's his immortal insight.
Okay. Well, that's unfortunate. I'm just gonna stay right where I am.
Okay.
Not happy. Like he tries to punch at the Ghostlord, forgetting he has tiny little arms.
um,
I'm gonna grab a drink.
Okay. He's going to just kind of take a step back, happily accepting attacks of opportunity.
Womp.
Dan, could I have rolled, is there a save for this thing that I'm suffering that I've not taken for the last 2 rounds?
Oh, yeah, intelligence saving throw with a minus d6 each round.
Do you mind if I take 2 now?
Sure.
What did that do? What was all that? My reaction
Mhm.
hit on a 26.
Yep,
So
cool.
he took, hang on, 28 damage total. Did I roll it as her? Oh, because I've selected her.
The zombie get a reaction here too.
Yeah, zombie can get a hit. Let me roll that.
Nice.
15 is not going to cut it, unfortunately. Oh, poor Yama. Not doing great on these intelligence saving throws.
struggling. So I'm gonna roll my attack, but it's gonna be definitely with the -6. But that's killing me,
Oh no.
killing me. Just
What the
leave me
fuck?
behind. Put me in the bin.
Ever.
No, please do it. I deserve it.
All right. A wave of energy begins to emanate out from the Ghostlord.
Can I
All of
counter?
you. Sorry?
Can I counter spell? Is it a spell?
It is a spell.
Third level counter spell, please.
Okay. Oh, actually, you used your
Also,
reaction to attack.
Yeah.
Also, terribly sorry
you're
to
right, I
interrupt. But I was muted when I said I attacked with an opportunity.
yes.
And I crit 59
too.
damage.
Oh yeah, that's what that
What?
was.
Just tell me you
I did-
auto kill him.
I saw that no. That's not gonna happen, Kate.
This is your bite is a non-magical weapon, so it will be
Yes.
-29, I believe.
I was gonna say don't say half, and you said it.
Yeah.
So this wave of
Also, I
energy
found
starts
blue Pepsi
emanating
today.
out from the Ghostlord. I need all of you in the room to make a DC 20 con saving throw as a wave of life sapping energy wheels out on you.
Nope.
So Killy Rex and Kari get +3 from me.
Yeah, it's still only 15 for me.
Yeah, 18
Damn
for
it.
me.
22 for me. Finally, something I can do is a con save.
22 for me as well.
Nice.
Did you have to minus a d6?
Shut up, Katie! God damn it! That's true.
I didn't want to say it.
Thank you for reminding me. No, I appreciate it.
I want to take it away.
I appreciate it, but we're not
okay.
friends anymore.
So those of you that succeeded, nothing
Still
happens.
safe.
Was the muddled a charm?
The muddled? No, it's like
Yeah,
a brain spike thing. Who failed? Hands up. Tiny T-Rex hands up.
Me. Yeah.
So it's 3 people. Can you make those con saving throws for Diana and Fiera as well, please?
Oh,
Oh,
I
God.
thought it was just the people in the room. Does Diana count?
Yes.
you want me
Oh,
to
sorry.
roll?
Yeah. She was
Fiera's
covered
also
by it. I
halfway
think
up the stairs.
Do you want me
it's
to roll?
everyone within 120 feet.
To roll for the
Oh.
zombies.
Are the zombies immune to necrotic damage? No. Then yes, they also need to make checks. Sorry.
I can't roll
Diana failed.
Fiera's.
So strange. I'll roll for her. Con saving throw for Fiera.
Oh, fuck. This is not good.
Does this do like 10d6 damage?
It just does. So everyone who failed takes 16 necrotic damage,
Okay.
and I just need to know how many of you failed. So 3
say
players,
probably-
2
And
sidekicks.
zombies.
Yeah.
So that's 5, and then the zombies 6, 7, 8. So he gets 8 times 16, so 128 temporary hit points.
What?
Ow.
What?
Why did you guys have to fail? Come on.
Hey.
You failed too, bud.
I thought I survived.
Yeah.
What was
Deduct
the
your-
save?
The
What was
3.
the save?
20.
And then for the
Oh
negative
shit, I
3.
did. Sorry,
Oh,
what
so-
was the damage?
16.
16.
But Dan, you add
Thank you.
another thing.
No, Dan counted correctly.
Yeah, I
Oh,
counted down.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm
Um,
Jack, don't worry.
So he appears to be concentrating on this spell, and just these waves of energy keep emanating out from him, and you can feel your life force being drained, and you think another one of these is probably imminent in 6 seconds. And it's 9 o'clock.
Nice.
Do we want to take a break here and come back next week?
Yes, please, so we can strategize.
We never strategize.
That's why we're here.
we might.
The strategy is don't die.
We got given an opportunity to strategize, aka walk away, before we went
he was
on.
like, leave.
And we're like,
No, we had 2 outs. We had an opportunity to
because I
leave after we
also
killed
did
everyone downstairs, like outside, and then he was like, "Get the fuck out of my house," and we were like, "No, we'll just stay."
no, we're good.
I kind of like it here. Captain's standing in the corner the whole time, like, "You guys are fucking idiots."
Yeah, he's so annoyed right now. Conveniently, the only one who hasn't got hurt, but
Yama's fucked.
I mean,
Oh, so question.
Killian could
Does
save Yama for a second.
Karu, you only take half of that damage, right? Yama takes another half.
Oh, Yama takes the other half, yeah.
Yeah, good
So
point.
what was the damage again? 16?
It was
So
16, so you take
another
8.
Yeah, easy.
All right. Well, I think we've made a lot of progress here. We've met the Ghostlord. He's drained away a bunch of your life energy. And we will pick up on this next week, intrepid heroes. Until then, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
I would also like to point out that we haven't actually made it that far. I think we've only really come 20 meters into this place. We're in the second room.
Yeah, it's going great. As we
Yeah, we're having a
planned.
good time. It's a good time. I don't